The legends are true. Overwhelming power.
Sauce of destiny.
Yes! The most legendary sauce has arrived as McDonald's transforms into the anime world of WickDonald's. The greatest flavors unite in all new savory chili McDonald's sauce to make your 10-piece Wick Nuggets, fries, and Sprite ultra-powerful. Unlock manga comics with every meal and sit down for a new anime short every week only at WickDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, go!
At participating McDonald's for a limited time while supplies last.
Hi, it's me, Anya, and welcome back to Cozy Room Podcast.
Hey guys, it's Artie. Welcome back to Cozy Room.
Womb, girl.
Womb, girl.
Well, hello. Welcome back. I had to put on my Miss Doubtfire. Hello. I miss him so much. Robin Williams, rest in peace. This is episode 41, but Mom, why not? My name is Shan. Welcome. Kids are here to be curious and ask questions. Good timing on certain questions is key, but sometimes they fail, okay? I love my kids. It's rare that there is a question that I won't answer. Timing matters. In some moments, I cannot answer the question. In some moments, the question needs to be a car question or a home question, if you catch my drift. I'm not going to explain in detail every time why the answer is no or why something can't be done. But when I get home, I will explain. Don't get these hands while I'm in the store. Welcome to Cozy One Podcast. Let's talk about it. Before we get into this episode, I want to do some table topics. I have the What Would You Do stack. You could get your own table topic stack on tabletopics.com. Use my code ShambyPodden in all caps, the big letters, and you could get your discount off. They have different categories for your cards. They deliver fast, and it'll make a great gift. I have 2 questions here before we get into the meat of the episode. First question is, at what age should children be allowed to see a PG-13 movie? Now, because it says PG-13 doesn't mean your 13-year-old is mature enough to understand and have a discussion about what they're seeing and what they heard. But if your child is mature enough at 10, go see the movie with them. If your child is mature enough at 9, go see the movie with them. If your child is not mature enough, there's things that you are not talking about that are overdue. Second question. Would you rather your parents hug you, praise you, or do something nice for you? Hug me. You don't think about all the times where you could have hugged your parents or gotten a hug or needed a hug until they're not around to hug you anymore. Hug me. That stack is the family stack from Table Topics. If you would like your own stack, you can get your own stack on tabletopics.com using my code ShambyPodden in all caps for a discount. Now let's get into today's show. This is Cozy One Podcast. I just wanted to say thank you guys for listening to another full season of Cozy Room Podcast. This was season 18, and I will be going into season 19 soon. Give me like a couple of weeks. We did 41 episodes, some bonus episodes, and I really had a great time. After doing so many seasons, some people ask, like, how do you keep coming up with seasons? Why do you keep coming up with seasons? Where are you getting this material from? Being a mom. Every year is something different. Different things are going on. Life. And so I appreciate every listener, people who have listened since day one, since 2018, up until now, people who have left and came back people who are introducing other people to Cozy Womb Podcast, because y'all not going to stop having babies, and your kids are growing and things are changing, and you want the end and you want the honesty, and I appreciate that. So thank you.
Here we go.
Back to the show.
Back to the show.
Like I said, kids are curious by nature and have a need to know attitude about life. Why do I have to get up, Mom? Why do I have to eat first? Why do I have to start now? I don't want to explain everything, but sometimes I explain it so I don't have to be met with a why or resistance. And every once in a while I'll explain it, but not every time. And I just feel like the generation that said, because I said so, slowly but surely disappearing. I think my generation of 30-year-old parents, we are saying, just do it, thank you. And then we're explaining later. And I think it's helpful because kids now know what we're trying to prevent, what we're trying to help. They know the reasoning behind it, right? And I think about the fact that it could be worse. It could be that you have a child with a language disorder where they don't understand what you're saying. You could have a child who has issues putting words together to ask you anything. You could have a child who doesn't have the thinking ability to get their thoughts across to you, to say what they need or want. And I think we all have to be grateful that my child is asking me questions. My child is noticing things. My child has a great memory. My child has a great sense of humor. My child picks up on when people are sad, is empathetic. My child knows how to walk up to people who they don't know and introduce themselves and speak. And all of those things are great character building ways to socialize. And that's what you want. You want a kid that's able to socialize and meet people. When your kids are genuinely asking you questions about things, answer them. Answer them. Dads get questions a lot too, but they are better at maneuvering out of it, so the child goes to their mom. And more answers will make them question you more. You think more answers will make them go away? No. They'll keep coming at you with hypotheticals. And what if this? And if you had to choose between this and this, what would you do with $1 million? I would do this. But why would you do that? You know, it just keeps coming. As a kid, I know I used to think my mom knew everything under the sun, because she always had an answer. She was a mastermind in my mind as a kid. Most kids think that until we got to a balanced exchange age where I was getting older and I was asking her about things she had no knowledge of, things that she couldn't look up in a dictionary, things that were new words, things that were new devices, things that were new ways of communicating, right? And then that's where a child teaches a parent. Okay? And in today's time, we have the internet. So I am being met with...
What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
Words, definitions, Ask Google, ask Google, ask Google. And that's okay. Sometimes I'm not going to have the answer. And as a mom, I tell my kids to Google it. I'm not a dictionary, and I do not know everything as a fact. And that is honestly the truth. It is thundering, but it is not raining. It's been like this since I got up at 11 o'clock. I do not know where the rain is. It's just thunder. You might know more than me. And I tell my kids that. You might know more than me. You might be learning something different. Now kids are met with a lot of STEM activities. We didn't really have that a lot going to school. We just had the basic history, math, reading, science. What else do we have? Gym. You know, it was very basic. Now they have a little bit more in-depth activities to learn from. So before I go, remind your kids that, number one, because a lot of this has like a lot of disagreements. But I, as a parent, believe there is such a thing as a stupid question. When you don't think about the information you already have and the information this person already gave you, and you ask them a question that's already self-explanatory, it is considered a stupid question. Okay? So remind your kids that. Number two, remind your kids to ask engaging questions, not questions that someone can say yes or no to. Okay? 3, they call that open-ended. 3, don't ask questions that will prompt someone to not be interested. Don't ask self-explanatory questions. And number 4, kids are constantly learning, so teach them. And if you want to teach them something new, give them the information. And stop waiting for the right time to share something with them. If you tell them, if they ask about a word and you know the word has 3 definitions, give them the 3 definitions. Because you never know when they'll have to use it again. If you're at a light and you remember this one moment where you were confused as a kid and it was a very important life lesson, and you remembered it, that moment, share that moment. Stop thinking it has to be the right time for you to tell them this. Stop allowing your child to be in the situation to learn their own new lesson without any wisdom, and you could have told them how to prevent that, or you could have told them how to better handle that situation. Be a preventative parent. Okay? Thank you guys for listening to 41 episodes plus of Cozy Womb Podcast. I'm going to slowly go through the list of episodes I've done this season. All right, you ready? For season 18, episode 1, What is Family to You? Episode 2, Who Taught My Parents Healthy Love? Episode 3, My Children Talk to Me. Episode 4, How I Choose to Show Up. 5, Ways I Can Be Better. 6, Too Many Truths Apologize For. 7, Good Discernment. 8, Did You Use Soap? 9, How Can I Keep My Kids Safe? 10, 30-minute reading Sundays. 11, How Can I Afford Childcare? 12, Your Parent Health Matters. 13, Parents and Budgeting. 14, Interacting with Teenagers. 15, Depersonalizing the Situation. 16, Dad, You're Assuming Again. 17, Good Support is Better. 18, Don't Put Down to Motivate. 19, Am I a Good Work Parent? 20, Micro-cheating, Is It Bad? 21, Pointing Out What's Wrong. 22, Bad Bedtime. 23, Cover Your Mouth. 24, Do You Need Maternity Clothes? 25, Dependent Care, Should I? 26, Monster Math. 27, Punishment for Teens. 28, Day-to-Day Making It Work. 29, Exaggerating is Lying. 30, Ew, a know-it-all parent. 31, Finding Your Parenting Pace. 32, What's with the Attitude. 33, Stop Lecturing and Give Examples. 34, do I have the right family coverage? 35, get used to it. 36, emergency savings alert. 37, I don't want to jerk for a son. 38, interrupting kids who interrupt. 39, the porn talk. 40, good girls versus good boys. And 41, but mom, why not? And the porn talk, I think I changed the title to the kids have access, or your kids have access. You know what I'm saying? That's all the episodes I did for this season. This season started in January, did it? I think it started in January or February. And I was starting to do it Monday on Friday, but I think there was too much information too fast. So I slowed it down and I just did Mondays. And my focus this season was all the family, teens, babies, moms, dads, you know, a little bit more in depth with conversations you should be having, you know, bad energy, good things, talking with teens. And next season, I haven't fully done the episode list yet, but it's going to be good. Just like this one. It's going to be behavior, education, play, parents, food, all of those things going into fall, because fall time is when people start eating a lot, binging, watching shows, relaxing, not being as active. And I just feel like we're in for a crazy winter, and we're in for a fall winter time where there's going to be a lot of people without what they need, and we're going to, as parents, have to keep ourselves on a swivel, meaning looking around, being aware of your surroundings, not having a routine that can be watched, packages being smart about how your packages are left, how your packages can be accessed, who is going to be home, cameras, everything. Just really protecting yourself. I thank you guys for listening again to Cozy One Podcast. Please leave reviews. Tell me what you thought. Appreciate it. And bear with me until I come back with another season. Please take this time to catch up on old episodes. You can find my podcast on Apple, iHeartRadio, Amazon, Spotify, Castbox, Radio Public, Good Pods, Podbean. You can find my podcast basically anywhere, and I understand that it shows up twice. Either way, you should be able to see the episode and listen. I appreciate you. Peace. Bye.
Bye.